squirrely, just like I was.
Incredibly, he makes it back in one piece. But what exactly was his speed?
All right, I probably, around the...
Okay, calm down, calm down.
I guess like around the first set of bumps, I probably hit around 70, and by the time I passed the high-speed camera, I was, close to 75.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, let's see what the data says.
And for that, it's back to the shop, where Adam and Jamie lend Grant their massive brains in an attempt to decipher the data. The numbers from the glass pyramid and suspension gauge quite clearly showed that the faster you go, the bumpier the ride, leaving the myth on a road to nowhere.
Now, finally, I have my accelerometer data.
But the accelerometer data on this comparative graph says just the opposite. The dark line of the 20-mile-an-hour test shows more G-force peaks, representing a bumpier ride.
Yeah, the 70 miles an hour in the first, 70% of the test seems to be smoother than the 15 miles an hour, but again, like the 45, the spikes are higher.
Well, our data's in a little bit of conflict here. I mean, clearly, as you go faster, you lose more water and you have more deflection on the suspension. But our accelerometer says, during that part where, the road is fairly uniform, you actually have a better, smoother ride when you're driving faster.
I'm noting that the big difference is on the big hits, like a big pothole, and obviously, I don't think anybody would disagree with us. If you hit a large hole at a high speed, it's going to make more of an impact on the car than taking it easy through it.
So what we're saying here is that the myth is plausible, but I really don't think that we can put this one to bed unless we test the washboard road, that is the type of road surface that people think about and have experienced, that driving faster makes for a smoother ride, and I think you should try it and get the data to support that.
So it's back to the drawing board. If the team want to nail this myth, maybe they have to build a replica of a track the trail is based on, the washboard road. These corrugated dirt tracks are common in the Australian outback, and Grant takes time out to discover how they're formed.
So it turns out washboarding is created by the response of your car's suspension to alternatively accelerating or braking or hitting a pothole. What that does is it sets up an oscillation in the suspension that alternatively compacts the dirt or makes it fly up, creating that pattern.
To solve the problem, our intrepid trio have decided to build a washboard road of their own. So, Carrie, what's the plan?
Plan today is going to be a little back-breaking. We have about 4,000 pounds of steel angle iron that we are going to lay with about 8-inch increments and weld them all down to make one long track. It's going to be a long day.
It doesn't look that tough, especially if you edit the sequence like this. Voila! One easy-to-assemble, straight-out-of-the-box washboard road. Grant's going to tell us more about it.
We've taken this angle iron and welded it to the steel here, creating a washboard pattern. And our research indicates that 4 inches tall and about 8 inches apart is about as bad as washboarding can get.
So this steel track is an exact replica of the corrugated roads in Australia, where the myth comes from, which means when Tori's finished his siesta, there's just one thing left to do.
The test is going to be, we're just going to drive over our strip of washboard at different speeds, probably start around 10 miles an hour and then slowly ramp up to 70 miles an hour.
For these runs, the team are just using the glass pyramid and the accelerometer.
5 miles an hour and he's still wearing his helmet.
And Grant is all set for the first run. NASCAR it ain't. Cruising at a breakneck 5 miles an hour, he hits the test track. But surprisingly, Grant and the glass pyramid are really feeling the vibes.
Oh, look at the glasses spilling.
Interesting.
That's pretty bumpy.
I saw that. You could see all the water jumping out of the glass.
The glass pyramid showed a lot of activity, but the high speed is inconclusive. The wheel is bouncing, but how much, we won't know until we see a comparison. time for run number 2. Grant has to keep the speed at a steady 40 miles an hour. Tori and Carrie are charged with the responsibility of timing the run.
Did you time it?
I did. It went 1,000. So that's
you
how
didn't.
much it was.
So basically, you didn't time it.
It was 1,000.
It was less than 2 seconds.
I didn't have a watch or anything.
Okay, so the timing thing didn't work out. But the high-speed camera is very interesting. Compared to the slow run, the wheels are skimming across the tops of the bumps.
Just by feeling it, it felt a lot smoother.
Really?
I don't know what the data is going to say, but
Okay.
just
Well, let's count up our
feel it.
water.
But there's some head scratching because the numbers just don't add up.
You ready for the countdown?
Yep.
Although Grant experienced a smoother ride, there was more water lost in the slower run,
Here. Yeah, those two there. It looks like you've lost 2.
which means the physical data contradicts Grant's subjective experience in the car. Tori and Grant respond to this blip in the proceedings in their own special way.
You'll never defeat me.
I have come to take over the world.
And with that done, it's time for the final run. And Grant feels the need for speed. This run, he's going to hit 70 miles an hour.
So, if he starts steering in towards us, let's just run.
Grant and the Cutlass fly over the track. The high-speed camera again confirms the tires skip across the peaks of the corrugations, exactly as the myth suggests.
It felt actually
Looked good.
pretty smooth.
Yeah, it looked really smooth.
I mean, subjectively, very smooth.
From the glasses, it's looking really good. It looks like there's a lot less spillage this time.
This time, the water lost from the pyramid backs up both Grant's experience and the high-speed results.
Quarter. That's it. That's it.
So it's looking good for myth confirmed, and Tori celebrates with a few skid marks.
Well, Jamie, we went ahead and built our artificial washboard. I think we can conclusively say driving faster on a rough road will give you a smoother ride.
Still, you know, you're driving 70 miles an hour and you hit a pothole, you're gonna break your suspension with that kind of mass and velocity.
What's the verdict?
Well, as far as the myth goes, it's confirmed.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cool.